Finally, we're on page 4, where we learn about something called the point-slope formula, which is another approach for getting the equation of the line when you're given one point and the slope. Right here, we're given the point 0.65 and the slope of 2/3. And here, this is the generic model at the top here. Now, let me explain it. It's a little confusing at first. You write y minus the y value of the given point. The y1 means the y value of the given point. This y we're just going to leave as y. When we're done with our work, it'll still say y, not a number. The m is the slope, and this x will stay. That'll still be an x when we're done, not a number. And the x1, or x sub 1, is where we insert the x value that we're given from the given point. For this example, we would start by writing, and it says it over here, but I'm going to handwrite it over here, y minus the given y value. So I write y minus 5, and I could put parentheses around this, but they're not really necessary. On the other side, I want the slope 2/3 multiplying the parentheses, inside the parentheses, x minus the given x value, 6. Okay, so it's just y minus the y value of the given point equals the slope times x minus the x value of the given point. And the rest of the story here is you just simplify this until it says y equals a number times x plus or minus another number, and then you have what we call the slope-intercept form. First thing to do is remove the parentheses. If we multiply 2/3 times the parentheses, we get 2/3 times x, and then minus 2/3 times 6 is 4. So it's 2/3 x minus 4. And to get the y by itself, we'll add 5 to both sides. And then we have y all by itself equals 2/3 x minus 4 plus 5 gives us 1. So there's the slope-intercept form of the equation. Oh, now I'm going to go over to the graph over here and try to convince you that I didn't make all of this up. Remember, the point that we were given was 6,5. 6,5 is right there. There's the point 6,5. And the slope was 2/3. This is just going from the given information in the question. It contained the point 6, 5, and had a slope of positive 2/3, which means go up 2 and to the right 3, or go down 2 and to the left 3. Should be an uphill line since it's a positive 2/3. So I'm doing that pattern over and over again, down 2, left 3. Or if I would have started here, it would have been up 2, right 3. And if I connect all of those, my y equals mx plus b answer I got over here was y equals 2/3 x plus 1. Well, look at what we have when we draw the graph from the instructions in the question. We started at the point 6,5, we used the slope, and of course this line has the slope of 2/3. And there's the y-intercept. What's that y-intercept? 0, 1. The y-intercept is 1. So you put those two facts together and you get the equation y equals 2/3 x plus 1. But we didn't really need to draw the picture. That's just to convince us that this is the correct answer, doing it algebraically. Well, let me do one more. Let me try this slope of 2/5 through the point 5,4. Now, remember, we start with y minus the y value of the given point equals the slope times x minus the x value of the given point. So that says x minus 5. If we remove the parentheses, it's going to say y minus 4 equals 2/5 x minus 5 times 2/5 makes a 2. We have y minus 4 equals 2/5 x minus 2. If we add 4 to both sides of this to get the y by itself, now it'll say y equals 2/5 x minus 2 plus 4 gives us plus 2. There's our slope-intercept form of the answer. And if I draw it from this. We'll start at the y-intercept 2 and use the slope 2/5, which means positive 2/5 means go up 2 and over 5, or go down 2 and to the left 5. And there's that final picture. Not perfect, but you get the idea. Does it have a slope of 2/5? Yeah, because I went up 2 and over 5. Does it go through 5, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. So it goes through the point it's supposed to, and it has the correct slope. Okay, that's 6 minutes long. That's enough. Watch for the next video very soon.